Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to Far Lands or Bust. We're continuing right where we left off, as usual. I don't think I need to get rid of anything other than maybe some dirt and cobblestone and sand. Let me make a boat here while we can, and let's continue on. As usual, please go to farlandsorbust.com. You can check on the status of our Child's Play charity fundraiser. I believe right now we've just surpassed 41% of that goal of $8,200. So you can go there and donate yourself and check on our status. I have noticed that there has been a little bit of a... Let's see, I want to go west. I made mistakes previously, so now I want to make sure I'm going west. I have noticed that there's a little bit of a slowdown of the fundraiser, the contributions, which I kind of expected halfway in. We're obviously, getting a little bit complacent with the fundraiser. The first round of the fundraiser we beat in a week, which was very exciting and well exceeded everybody's expectations. But right now we've kind of had a lull of contributions, and that's fine. I expected that, but I just want to remind everyone we have until November 11th to reach our goal. And like I said, if we are able to do that, then I will plan and hold an 8-hour, 20-minute live stream within Far Lands or Bust. And at the end of that live stream, I will finally press F3, which will give us our coordinates to let us know how far we've come. So once again, please head to farlandsorbust.com. I believe from now until November 11th is 129 days. So if we're able to, I did the math, if we're able to make about $38 in contributions per day, that will allow us to reach our goal well ahead of time. So that's all we need to do. Of course, this goes to Child's Play charity, which gets games, toys, and books into the hands of kids and children's hospitals around the world. It's a great cause for gamers to get behind. So please go and check that out. It would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, we are trying to go west here. After the last few episodes, I got turned around and was heading north for a while before I realized it, in other directions, so let's try to remedy that by making some good forward progress. Of course, with the ocean ending in front of us, doesn't really help. Blunk. Oh, whoa, this is deep. There we go. There's Wolfie. This is an interesting landscape. A lot of very cliffy islands. Oh, careful, Wolfie. Oh, careful, I said. One thing. I am playing in 1.7 now, so I am going to need some shears. I already have quite a bit of wool already, but might as well test out the shears while I've got them. A little crater here. But yes, we're in 1.7. Obviously, I'm playing around more with that in our Combat Canyon world, so check out that series. I've recorded quite a few videos that I'll be releasing as the days go by. So yes, Combat Canyon, we're filling out maps, and we're going to start spelunking soon, so it's very exciting. But Far Lands or Bust is what we're concerned about right now. Speaking of, I know in the last couple episodes I was talking about the final Space Shuttle launch, right now scheduled for this Friday, July 8th, and I was tossing about the idea of heading down there. I was hoping to get into the NASA tweet up. I didn't get that. I didn't get any of the... There's a pumpkin and some lava over there. I didn't get into that or any of the up-close viewing tickets, and I was mulling about whether or not I would still go and view from one of the public areas. And today, which is... Wolfie! No, don't go back on it, you idiot! Oh, Lord, this dog is going to kill himself. Whee! Ooh. What was I saying now? Oh, more lava. This is a very lava-heavy area here. You know what? I'm going to destroy these so Wolfie doesn't kill himself. I don't really want to take them with me, though. Whoa! Let's go this way. What was I saying? Oh, the NASA thing, the Space Shuttle launch. I have, it's Wednesday afternoon, and like I said, if I was to be going, I'd be going on Thursday evening, is when I have my plane ticket and all the other reservations going on, but it is with great sorrow that I'm going to announce I've decided against heading off to Florida to view this final Space Shuttle launch. Plenty of reasons, which, what the heck, I'll go ahead and talk about here, and I promise this is the last you'll have to hear about it. I know I've talked about it a lot, but it's something that's kind of important to me, but, ooh. Spookiness. But yes, basically, I know I was mulling it about before. Not having any of the close-up tickets to view the launch is disappointing. I know a lot of people from Twitter are going down there, but even then, due to my natural introversion and shyness, that really doesn't bring anything else to the table for me. And also, news has come that the weather forecast for Friday so far is only 40% go for launch because they expect a lot of thunderstorms and showers that day. And then I basically, what really helped me make the decision was I asked myself, I'm like, you know what, the time I have there is until Sunday. If the shuttle doesn't launch by Sunday, would I be willing to extend my stay there long enough in order to watch the launch? And basically the answer to that was no. I really, if it went beyond Sunday, I really would have nothing keeping me there. Ooh, crazy landscape here. Yikes. The Mountain of Doom. I'm trying to get down here without killing myself. So that's basically the main question I asked myself. And like I said, I don't think I would have been willing to. Basically, I didn't want all the hotels were filled up, so I ended up only getting reservations. I have to go check this out at the Motel 6, which I stayed at previously, and it's kind of a rundown place, to be honest. So I really would not be looking forward to spending any more time there than necessary. Also, because I don't know that many people any people in that area, it's not like I could hang out with some people or anything like that for an extended period of time. Also, as you all know, I am without employment at the moment, due to my own choosing. But being without employment, I really don't have that much or any disposable income to be tossing about. Despite it being quite the dream of mine to see a space shuttle launch, there are some other things that are more important at the moment, such as figuring out what I want to do for the rest of my life and such and such. So, the whole trip, even if it were to go as planned, and the thing would launch on Friday, would be upwards of $1,000, and that would have been a good 2 weeks worth of pay at my previous job. And yes, I know that really isn't much. I was not rolling in the dough, which is another reason why I left, I'm sure. But yeah, so there's the money aspect. The Motel 6 I'm not a big fan of. In general, I'm not a huge fan of Florida as a whole, and I apologize if some of you hail from Florida. I don't mean to insult your state, but not a big fan of beaches as I walk upon a beach here and stuff like that. Everything in that area just seems a little bit run down, and I'm more of a fan of the Southwest, as you know, and the mountains and hiking and things like that. So there's really not much in that area for me to do besides the Space Center and whatnot. So that's another reason. I'm basically just justifying this in my head. And of course, now that I'm not going, all the people who are going to view the launch can be assured that now that Kurt isn't going, that the launch will happen on Friday without a hitch, because if I were to go, then it would be certain to be delayed. So the jinx has been lifted because I'm not going. I think this little peninsula is as good as any to make a hidey-hole, even though it's not really mountainous. I'll just dig downwards. Wolfie, sit there. Stop trying to kill yourself, please. Ooh, a little bit of delay on the lamp there. Ooh. Okay. Plunk. Let me, you know, I suppose I could be doing. Nah, that's not really safe. I was going to fill in the hole with my workbench, but I'll instead do that. Alright, let's make a little hidey-hole room here. But yes, it's a little bit disappointing. Obviously, I also didn't want to, having traveled all that way, I didn't want to be disappointed by the possible fact that viewing from the public areas might have been disappointing, because I'd been working myself up to possibly viewing from one of the causeway or the NASA areas that are much closer, and go to sleep, dream of space shuttle launches. What was I saying? The public areas, I didn't want to go there, view a launch, and be like, oh, that really wasn't as close or exciting as I anticipated. Not that it would be, I'm just kind of talking out loud. So I didn't want that disappointment, possibly. Come on, clunk. Wolfie. I should have crafted a boat. Burning zombies. Balls. And really, I'd like to, Wolfie, stop running into me. I'd like to hold out for the possibility of getting into future NASA tweet-ups. I know I mentioned last time that I applied to the one for Houston, Johnson Space Center, that they're holding on the 18th, I believe it is, during this mission. That one would be really exciting to get into. We were supposed to hear today, but I haven't heard anything about whether or not people were accepted or rejected to that, but stay tuned for that. Also, there's the future one for the Juno spacecraft going to Jupiter. There's a tweet up for that I signed up for. So I would like to use the NASA travel budget of mine to perhaps get into one of those. Might be a little bit more worthwhile for me. So yes, that in a nutshell is how I am justifying not going to the space shuttle, the final space shuttle launch. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, wouldn't you want to one day, you know, let people know that you were there on the last launch of the space shuttle ever, you know, but I'm really not about that. Oh, damn it, Wolfie. So, a little bit disappointing. Dang it. But I'll be able to watch from the comfort of my home on the big screen, and I might enjoy it more that way, because really when you're watching it live, you're basically either listening over the radio to the countdown, and then you see the thing take off and go away, and you can't see it anymore. Some clay. Whereas on the TV, you get the added advantage of all the commentary, you get to listen to the astronauts talking over the radio, you get to follow it up until main engine cutoff, and even further. And I know this mission, because it's the final mission, they're actually attaching a camera to the external tank, which is that big orange fuel tank. A special camera that's actually going to stay on and try to record the external tank's re-entry into the atmosphere, kind of as an experiment to see how that works. That's never been done before, and they're not even sure if it's going to work or broadcast. But that would be something really cool to see, because I think it's... Whoa. The external tank kind of goes kind of around half an orbit and then ends up splashing down into the Indian Ocean, I believe. Or not splashing down, it kind of just burns up into the atmosphere. But so that might be kind of cool. So I'll be watching on TV, and I'll be on Twitter. So you can follow me on Twitter, and we can discuss the space shuttle launch. I might also pop into the NASA TV is on Ustream, I believe. Might pop into that chat and check out the people who are there. Whoa, Wolfie, careful. So, yes. No space shuttle launch for me. I've tried twice before and been a little bit let down, so I will just forego the third time and let other people enjoy. So that's the end of that. You don't have to hear me talk about that anymore. Yes. So what else? Oh, I know in my last episode, and I'm going to do that today also, I gave a shout out to a YouTuber I subscribe to, Lara, who does the video game music on piano and violin. I know a lot of you went over there and said KurtJMac sent you, and left all sorts of random responses, and hopefully got her a bunch more subscribers, so thanks for checking that out. Certainly improving the YouTube community. Also very, very kind of you to spam her comments with all the KurtJMac sent me. Do this, blah, 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 he loved you, blah. So that's very interesting and awkward. Thank you very much for that. So I'm going to do that again. I might as well do it now while I have time, because I know last time I kind of ill-planned it poorly. I kind of ran long because I was talking too much. But today I would like to feature another Minecraft channel. You can find them at 2 Girls, 1 Minecraft. Haha. Whoa, that's a lot of clay. I think in 1.7 they added more clay will be less rare. Because in 1.6 it was pretty rare, but now I think they've made it less so it's not as big a deal to come across clay. But distracted, once again. Blah, blah. 2 Girls, 1 Minecraft. They are, obviously, 2 girls playing Minecraft. I believe they have connections with the Yogscast. I think they're moderators on the Yogverse forums, because I think that's how I found them, was on Facebook. The Yogscast gave them a shout out, but I'm surprised they only have about 300 or so subscribers. They can certainly use a lot more. They mostly do custom adventure maps, but they're all very funny. It's like a female version of Simon and Lewis. I enjoy watching their videos. They pretty much they cheat a lot during the adventure maps, which is quite fine. They just try to get through them and scream about the things, and they die multiple times. So it's a very funny channel. So go ahead, head on over. I'll put a link on this chicken and this cow to their channel, 2 Girls, 1 Minecraft. Go check out their videos. Feel free to tell them I sent you if you want to, but please do not spam their comments. I'm not asking you to do that. So yes, check those out and enjoy some additional Minecraftery that is different than Far Lands or Bust and Combat Canyon for me. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Oh, what else? In the meantime, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, I checked right before starting this episode, and this world is up to 433 megabytes. We're coming up to the 500 megabyte threshold. Half a gig. Oop. 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 And oop. Okay. Wow, Wolfie. Where's your health at? Oh, you're about to die. I haven't seen any pigs lately, other than the one we just passed up way back there. What was I going to say? I think I know we're on episode 44, are we? Yes? I think on episode 50, we're going to do a special episode. We're going to go digging for this final gold piece so we can finally make our stupid day-night clock, even though it really won't be of much consequence since we always sleep during the night, but it's something I've been carrying around, this redstone and gold, for a while, so I might as well make it. So look forward to episode 50 of Far Lands or Bust, where we will be exploring and spelunking and trying to find this final piece of gold. Bing! Plug. So yes, I'll do that. Ooh, some floating sand. I wonder if the whole thing will fall. Some sandstone holding it up. Let's see if we can do this. Whee! Ha! Now it's a bird. Or something. I don't know. Ah, that was enjoyable. Come on through. Well done, Wolfie. You've passed through the threshold. No pigs. No mobs of any kind spawning lately. Curious. Very curious. What else? I don't know if I have time left to really answer any of these huge questions you guys keep asking me. I'll just make some annoying noises into the microphone. There we go. Some sheep. Not really what I was looking for. I have quite a bunch of wool already. Yoink. And yoink. Oh, almost fell down there. Chickens. Not really looking for chickens. Oh, a little lag as well. I don't think I really have time to talk about any new items. I'm going to bring this up again. I know I've mentioned this a while ago in one of my earlier episodes, but people keep asking what I use to record these videos. I use Fraps, the latest version of Fraps, but then I also simultaneously record the audio in Cool Edit Pro, which is kind of like an Audacity or any other type of audio recorder that then allows me to fine-tune the levels and the volume to get a little bit better audio pickup for the recording, because Fraps, the audio in Fraps doesn't record at a very high level. But also then I take it and go into Windows Movie Maker and I sync up the audio and do whatever editing and overlays of titles and funny yellow captions I need to do, and then export it from there at 720p, and I'm able to do that in you're not natively able to do that with Windows Movie Maker, but there are some plugins you can find online that allow you to export to 720p. The problem I have with it is that because it's Windows Movie Maker, it exports to a WMV, which are all 24 frames per second, whereas I'm actually recording at 30 frames per second, so I wonder what that does to the sort of quality or smoothness of the video before I upload it to YouTube. So eventually I'm going to try to find and upgrade my video editing software system, but for now this seems to be doing the trick. I'm also simultaneously looking for solutions to do the live streaming a lot better, but that's a whole nother story that I've talked about previously in the Combat Canyon video, so I will not repeat myself here. But anyway, as the piano starts to play us out, it is the end of this episode. We'll make a bed, and once again remind everybody to please go to farlandsorbust.com, where we're raising money for Child's Play charity, for children in children's hospitals to get games, books, and toys to really help out with their situation. It's a great cause, so head on over to there, and once again, once we reach our goal, I will do a very long live stream and finally press the old F3 button, as many of you have been asking. So yes, thank you once again for joining me. Wolfie thanks you as well, as he's barking from the outside. I did notice that I had some raw pork chops here, so I can feed him tomorrow. So anyway, thank you for joining me. My name is Kurt. Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think of the comments. Please keep asking me questions so I have things to talk about during these episodes. I appreciate every one of you, and I will see you next time.